Live from Atlanta, Montreal, and Kansas City with Chris Rucker, J-Bomb, and Ad Meyer. Grab a drink. We're live.
Welcome to 80 Proof. Rucker, J-Bomb, and Ad Meyer here on YouTube, powered by FullPressCoverage.com. Go there for all your sporting wants and needs. I don't give a fuck about sports this week.
You had a rough week, didn't you, bud?
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
What happened?
You happened, Jay. You did.
I didn't watch
They
it.
were doing fine until you watched.
I didn't watch it.
Don't lie.
I promise I didn't watch it.
Well, there's nothing to watch.
Apparently.
Why's the thing look like that?
Why does the what look like who?
The Zoom looks very choppy.
It did look. It looks real choppy on in the Zoom.
What about on YouTube? How we looking?
Let me check it out.
I'm not getting chops. I'm not getting any chops. I'm getting a really stupid ass background. That's probably not helping.
Nope. No chop on the YouTubes.
Nice.
I like how you swiftly changed the topic off of the Cowboys.
There's nothing to talk about. What are we, Fox Sports? Are we ESPN? Where we just keep talking about the Cowboys when there's other team playing for the fucking Super Bowl? They're out of it. It's on the net. I'm in full Royal Rumble mode, man. Fuck football.
Yo, Royal Rumble snuck the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
To the face is going to do a live pre-show.
Yo, heat check. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. What'd you say about Royal Rumble?
We're going to do a live pre-show over at Boot to the Face.
Oh. Wow. You guys doing the pool this year?
We are going to do the pool. You want in?
Yeah, I'll get in. Yeah.
$20 for an entry gets you in the men's and the women's. $300 per winner.
And do I pick the number or is it random?
It'll be random. I'll put the list out before the show.
Oh, you should totally pick the numbers on the show.
That'd be boring.
Well, you do it quickly.
I'd have to pick 60 times.
Oh, that's a lot. That's too many.
Yeah.
Count me in as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will. I'll put all the info out pretty soon about how to pay and shit like that. Shout out to JP real quick. I know I brought it up a couple weeks ago. I still hadn't figured out what's going on with him, but I did see on Facebook he said he was back home now.
Mhm.
So he was going through some health stuff. So if you know him, reach out to him, say what's up.
I'm not going to make a joke.
Well, I hope not. I just said the guy was in the fucking hospital.
I know, but you know me.
Give him a pass.
God damn.
Well, it's if I don't make fun of you, it's because I don't like you.
Mm.
You must love me.
Yeah, no, I love JP too. I do.
JP's the man.
Yeah, he's the man. He's a good guy. Really good guy. From Boston,
Boston.
Yeah.
Beantown.
Beantown.
He said he's a wicked pisser.
Wicked pisser.
Whatever the fuck that means.
So I guess Rucker's reporting live from the Northern Lights. He's out in fucking Alaska or some shit on
I'm
location.
just outside, ho.
Yeah. It's so pretty and beautiful. It's really captivating.
Feel sarcasm for some reason.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Hmm.
I love it. I love the look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did it for you.
I love the way it doesn't catch underneath your headphones and it eats and spits out your chair.
That hoodie must keep you warm out there in nature.
That's why I got this background, because I had a hoodie on. Because originally I was on the beach, and I was like, "That's gonna look stupid if I'm on the beach with a hoodie on."
Yeah, it would be absolutely too warm for a hoodie on the beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. I guess it's cold everywhere. Admire's wearing a toque as well.
Here,
Oh.
we'll go to the beach.
He's wearing a what?
A toque.
The fuck is that?
I think for you Americans, it's called a beanie.
Yeah, it's a beanie.
Ah. And what'd you call it? A Toucan Sam?
A toque. That's what we call it up here in the Nordic.
So what you guys got going on? How was your week?
How's your
Mine doesn't change. I am a month away from driving. That's really all that I fucking care about anymore.
Why do you even want to?
Because I haven't for a year.
Think about that for a second, Chris.
What?
Why would you want freedom?
No, because every time the motherfucker drives, he's drunk and he gets in trouble. So why even fucking chance it?
Well, I think he's gotten over that hump, haven't you?
Well, we
Yeah.
should hope so.
Yeah, but you know, I will report this. I had court today, as I do every other Thursday, and one of the guys in my class, he'd been missing piss tests, and he said it's because he was working or like he couldn't get an Uber or whatever.
Mm.
So the tracker people stopped by his house. Like we have people that can randomly show up. They showed up at his house and they found alcohol.
What a dumbass.
Can he not have alcohol like at all?
No, you can't have it in the house at all.
What if you get shot? You gotta, and like you don't have health insurance. You gotta put something on the wound, right? So your friend can work on it.
Yeah.
Usually vodka of some sort.
No, Robitussin.
Tussin
Robitussin.
doesn't work.
Haven't you heard Chris Rock?
Look at that. It's 3-1, Jay. You're outvoted. Lisa in the chat says cool background, Rucker.
Yeah, because Lisa's like,
She's what? She's a viewer, somebody that's watching it and not bitching about it like you.
it's not cool, Lisa.
Neither are you.
I never claimed to be.
I think
Exactly.
I think it looks pretty cool.
So how would you know what cool looks like if you're not cool?
You know what's not cool? This choppy fucking Zoom.
That's why I'm not looking at it anymore. I'm looking at YouTube.
Yeah. There we go. EJ Reed got my back. I have a
But-
feeling the choppiness in Zoom is due to that horrifically gay background.
What would EJ know about backgrounds? His bedroom's in the background when we do shows.
Exactly. I got a white wall, right? And I didn't want to have that.
Why don't you do something with your white wall?
I don't want to.
Why? Put some art up, man. Make it cozy.
Aren't these nuts? I don't like that shit. All my walls are bare.
Isn't that horrid? Isn't that like just
No, it's very calming. It's very easy to nap in here.
Why don't you like put pictures of hot chicks up there or something?
Why would I
Remember-
do that?
Do you remember the old Zoom days back in COVID when I would do the fucking giant dongs right behind me?
Yeah.
Didn't you used to hide dildos in your room for the show and see if
Oh,
anybody
we did that
noticed?
once with the red, white, and blue dildo. Remember
Yeah,
that?
Nobody found it, I don't think.
I think Jason in Tampa finally did when I had it on the white post over here.
Heat Check's got my back as well.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck. It's not their show.
Speaking of, where the fuck is Jason in Tampa?
I don't know. Where's he been?
I think he's in Tampa.
Waka Waka.
It's just my guess.
It's a pretty good guess. I mean, if I had to put money on it, I'd probably go with that too.
He used to come around every week though, and then he just ghosted us.
There's a lot of people who do that. I got to shout out to Princess Needle. Where you been, girl? Where you
Joey
been?
ain't been here a few weeks.
I feel like Joey gets a pass.
Why?
Why?
Because he's big.
yeah.
Because he beats you up. He can like hammer you into the ground like a nail.
I feel
Because
like
he's a white male. He gets privileged to miss.
Maybe.
Shame on you, Jason.
Oh, look who made up for it. Look who's in here.
Weren't you just talking shit about him?
I was. What a cocksucker. Actually, Josh just had surgery. So welcome, Josh. I'm assuming you're, recuperating. So now you have time for us.
What did he do? Get his vag tucked in?
I know he had a hernia surgery.
Same thing.
That's exactly what Rucker just said.
Yeah.
only men with vaginas get hernias. What were you lifting? The fucking pool cleaning net? You hurt yourself?
His stomach prolapsed.
Ooh.
It's a stomach tulip.
Wait, is it for real? While I'm sitting there making fun of him, did it really?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh,
You
sorry
should have
about that,
seen it, dude. He had like
So
a
show us
bulge.
pictures.
Did we show pictures of something like that?
Well, if Josh wants to text me,
What do you mean his stomach prolapsed though? Like his belly button?
no, it's just
On the inside, that's what a hernia is. You're like,
Oh, I thought he meant on the outside of his skin. Like,
No,
because I've seen when I was working at this warehouse years ago, this big fat dude. It looked like he had a bath towel like rolled up and under his shirt, like sticking out, like his belly button was that big. It turns out it was some kind of hernia, and he didn't have enough money for the surgery, so he just walked around with that fucking thing on him.
that's fucking gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah,
And he had a
that's-
big ass stomach.
That's an umbilical hernia. Josh, this is his second hernia. Poor guy. And he
Why
had
does it keep picking up?
I don't.
It's because he got so many kids. He keep picking all them babies up.
He's only got
Mm.
two.
It's a lot.
Two. is
He's
pretty-
had 2 since 80 proof started though.
Well, the only. Yeah, I guess.
So basically, Tina's been pregnant the whole duration of the fucking podcast.
We're gonna have to quit the show if you don't want to have any more kids.
yeah, it was big. Josh's was big. Like you could see it. Like it pushed his shirt out. That's how big it was.
Oh
Ew.
no!
It was like the size of a softball.
So what do they do to get it? They cut it open and take it out?
No, they can't. It's your intestines pushing through your stomach liner.
Yeah, they push it back in like your stomach lining and then sew it back up.
Yeah, they put
Whoa.
like a mesh or something over it.
Yeah, I think it's a mesh thing.
Yeah,
Why not just take it out though? You don't need all your intestines.
You can't take it out, man. That's
You kind of need them.
you need them.
Yeah, you don't need all of them. They're like 20 feet long.
Well, like the thing that Brock Lesnar had, that
Yeah,
diverticulitis.
diverticulitis, right?
Yeah, that they cut like a section of your intestines out. It's kind of a serious thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
he's
serious.
fine. Look at him. He's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah, but Matt, you gonna look forward to a poop after that one?
I wonder if you poop a lot faster if they take a section out, since it's like less tubes to travel.
I think it gets from your mouth to your pooper quicker.
Way quicker, like express lane.
They could probably cut like 20 minutes off.
That's
Mm.
pretty good.
Well,
Maybe
is
we
it
should
good?
go in for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you volunteer to have this done?
That too. I was just thinking somebody had diverticulitis lately. It was Kenny Omega.
Yeah, it's horrible. They get it from like if you force too hard, sometimes what happens is in your intestines, let's say this is the line, a bubble will pop. And then
Are you talking about diverticulitis or
yeah,
hemorrhoids?
that's what diverticulitis is.
Hernia.
No, diverticulitis.
He just said if you push too hard,
No,
that's how you get hemorrhoids.
Diverticulitis is like a bacteria infection in your intestine.
Intestines.
Okay, but-
yeah, you can't eat certain
Okay,
things,
yeah.
and it triggers it.
What causes it is that somewhere in your intestines a bubble like popped. Not popped, but like
Can you say intestines again?
intestines.
But- That's not
Inte-
what you said.
You said
Intestines?
intestines.
Intestines.
Yeah,
I'm Canadian.
like a clementine and an intestine had a baby.
What do you call
That's
it?
the fucking word you use.
You say Clementin? Einstein?
No, it's
Jeffrey Epstein?
clementine.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Intestines are not spelled the same way Einstein is, dickhead.
You could say intestine.
But that's not how it's spelled. You just gave me 3 examples and they're spelled all differently.
Yeah, see, you get pouches with diverticulitis, and then your shit gets all clammed in there and doesn't run the course, and then it gets all infected with bacterial, and then it could kill you.
Like
You could
your
also
old,
get
your shit goes rotten.
Yeah, your poop,
sepsis. Is that what it's called?
perhaps.
Man, we actually sound like a fucking medical show.
No, the fuck we don't.
Yes,
what
we
you
do.
listen to?
We do relationships and fucking health around here.
Yeah, you guys need some pointers? We got you covered.
We're gonna do some education too in a little while.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, I got a story I want to run by y'all.
Give
I
me some
heard about
education
it
how
on
to
the
fix this fucking chair.
Bro, I
There's a-
told you, put a bolt through it. Stop being a little bitch.
Put
You have-
2 phone books on there and then sit on those.
I think I weigh too much for the chair.
No, they all just they're pieces of shit.
Mine's fine.
Give it a bit.
I've had it for 3 years.
I think this chair's only 2 years old.
Only thing I don't like about mine is I got that little plastic like rug under here, little plastic chair thing that you roll around on so you
Oh.
don't get stuck in the carpet. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I hate
Yeah, I
those.
do.
And when I sit here for too long, the wheels like dig in. And then when I get ready to scoot back, they're like it's like the brakes are on for a minute. It's annoying.
Little bit of news on my end. Tuesday this week, I got accompanied out of my office.
With security?
HR.
Oh, they weren't scared of you then. If you were
Well-
black, it would have been security.
So I don't have a job right now.
But white people, they just get they just get Cheryl from HR to come walk you out.
Her name was Virginia. Okay. And
My
she's a
black
vegan.
ass, all of a sudden, they got the new hire security guards coming in that are still on their probationary period and don't want any kind of hiccups.
Yeah.
Wait, there's ladies named Virginia in Canada?
Well, it's French, but yeah.
How's
Oh.
Virginia French?
Well, it's the French version of it.
Which would be what?
I'm not saying her name on air.
Well, I mean, it's a state here. So she's named after a state in the United States.
Well, Virginia is also a name.
Yes.
It's the name of the state.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. So they don't talk to me for 3 days after I resign, and they show up. And even in the morning, she like closed my doors to ask me like to approve a few things. And then she's like, okay, we're going to talk about it. And then we talked about my like giving them my notice. And then as soon as she like told me the story, she's like, okay, hands off the desk. You can't touch anything. And I was like, what?
Oh, I would have touched everything.
Told you the story about what?
Well, she started to explain to me that today was going to be my last day, and that they're really disappointed that I wasn't cooperating with them. And
Were you not?
no, I was. I did everything I had to do. I actually like did a bunch of really important work for a project that they weren't even aware that I did to make sure that it was going to get shipped out. The only
Mhm.
thing that I wasn't willing to do until they confirmed that they were going to pay me for what they owed me was they asked me to consolidate and pretty much write like a training procedure for my replacement. So I told them, I said, listen, I'm not writing that. You can come here and you can ask me as many questions as you want. I'll answer them, but I'm not putting that together unless you tell me like you're going to pay me the money that you owe me. That's in my contract. They wouldn't agree to it. So now I'm not getting paid for it, and they didn't get it from me. So I walked out without it.
Wait, so they haven't been paying you correctly since you turned your notice in? Or you're saying pay you to train them?
No, not pay me to train them. So basically there's a giant project that's commission based for me. My contract doesn't say that it needs to be shipped, but in the past, what I usually do is I wait until it's shipped until I send it out to accounting to let them know that the project's completely over, because it's just the natural flow of things, I would say.
Mhm.
It kind of like I submit my final work order, everything's removed from inventory, it's like the final piece, and then they pay me my commission on it. Well, these 10 booms are all built. However, they haven't shipped because the sales team has decided to delay it. And I had asked to be paid out a few times in 2023, at least portions of it, because they've been paid like certain milestones of the project. So there's really no reason why I shouldn't get this commission. Doesn't make any sense.
Can you tell us how much it is or no?
Yeah, it's 30 grand.
Fuck.
So it's a substantial amount. So all I said was, listen, they asked me for like all these documents. I said, no problem. I'll get you everything. I will train. I even offered 3 months for free to counsel and to take calls for the company and all that kind of shit. I said, all I want in return is for you to pay me that commission. Here's the contract that I have that says they just need to be sold and built. Nothing to do with shipping or invoiced. I said, you owe me this money. And they were like, we can't give you that answer until a few days. A few days passes. She comes back in the office, gives me the exact same spiel, whatever. They get me on HR with France. Same thing. Their HR is like, that has nothing to do with you leaving. We have to get finance involved. And I said, okay, we'll get them involved. But I'm like, I'm not leaving. Like, I'm going to wait out my 2 weeks. So they're like, well, because of, your security and this, that, and the other, we have to get you out of the office. So I'm still like paid. I'm still technically an employee there until the 25th of January, but I'm not allowed like on the property, and they haven't gotten back to me about the pay. And I had like a beautiful file made for them with every open order that I have, with every document in its location, all my procedures for my replacement, like everything. But
I don't know, man. 30 grand, that's kind of worth fighting over to me.
yeah, well, if I don't get it, then if I don't get it the easy way, then I'll have to do
Have EJ draw up a document.
Yeah.
All you need is a lawyer's name on there to threaten. They don't need to know that he's not a lawyer practicing in Canada. They could just say Edward Johnson Reed Esquire.
Yeah.
They'll be like, what the fuck is this? And have your name on there. Be like, to whom it may concern. And then he should end it with, govern yourself accordingly. That's some gangster shit to write legally.
Yeah, I mean, basically at the end of the day, they have a team of lawyers on staff. So I would be very, very surprised if they like.
I didn't want to put your real name out there, EJ.
Yeah.
So I made up the Johnson.
I don't see why they would want to fuck around.
Because they're French.
Well, they had meetings today. Like all my employees are calling me, and they're like, they had a meeting with my whole team to try and be like, can we break out these responsibilities? And they were like, who takes care of this? They were like, Jason did. Who takes care of that? Jason did. Who takes care of this? Jason did. And they're like, fuck, what do we do? And they're like, you shouldn't have let him walk.
Called Jason.
Yeah. And they're like, no, we're not calling him. He's not willing to cooperate. And then a few of them were like, yes, he is. He just wants to make sure he's going to get paid what he owes, what you owe him. Like they got in an argument for me. I felt pretty good about that. My boys got my back. But what they
that's
don't
one of the
know-
cool things about like when you leave a job, you hope you kind of leave a legacy like that behind.
Doesn't matter.
In this case, yeah, because the legacy is that I'm not the first or last I'm not the last to walk out. Is what I'm getting at.
Like the legacy thing though, like in real life when people are like, I just want to leave a legacy that my family can, who gives a fuck? You're dead. Nobody's going to be like, well, we sure are doing better because he was a good person.
What do you
Nobody gives a
mean?
fuck.
That's what life is all about.
Nah, fuck that. Do what you want. Fuck a legacy.
But that is what I want.
You're not going to be there. What does it matter what people think about you when you're dead?
I think it matters.
How? You're dead.
If everybody thought that way, there'd be no progression in life.
You're dead.
I know I'm dead, but like you
I hope people talk good about me when I'm dead.
Oh, I don't care if they talk good about
Why?
me. I just hope I could like leave something for my children and
Well,
leave.
financially, yes, but I'm saying like I just want to leave a legacy that they can be proud of.
Well, that too.
Who gives a fuck? They're proud of you or not, they're still gonna go out and start their own family one way or the other.
Yeah. But like when I die, right, and my kids get my inheritance, every time they spend that dollar, I want them to think of me.
They won't.
They better.
Nah, fucking Sydney will be out there with some snow on the end of a key. He ain't give a fuck about you. That's what he's gonna spend the money on.
Whatever.
Is that too far? So your son's gonna be doing coke? 20
Oh,
years?
I didn't even hear that. You fucking better now. That shit better not be hereditary. But the crazy the chick's like, okay, you could go say bye to everybody, right? But she's like, I have to walk with you. And I was like, all right. So I've never really done anything cool or like badass in my life. And like every time I thought I did, it didn't really end up being perceived as that. But I did. I walked to everybody. I went through the entire shop. I just tapped them on their shoulder. They turned around. I made eye contact. I fist bumped them. Not a word was spoken. I did that to like 17 people on the way out. And then she said, she's like, wow, you were really close with your staff, weren't you? Like everybody just had that look on their face and they all looked at her like, you're so stupid. I thought it was badass. Well, fuck you guys.
No, I was picturing you were gonna be like, you know how shop people talk, where you're like cussing and talking dirty. I thought you were gonna walk by and be like, "Hey, Ricky, you scuzzy cunt, what's up?" Like right in front of the HR lady, but you didn't do that.
No.
That would have been better.
Well, I've done it in front of her when we were working. She was in my office once because my office is connected to the conference room. So when people from other offices come in, they sit in the conference room and my desk is like at the head of it. And somebody called me and I was like, no. You tell those cocksucking bastards that that's not what's going on. She looked at me like, what? I looked at her like, what? You're HR. I make money. So yeah, I don't work there anymore, man. It's a weird fucking feeling.
So you're officially retired.
No, he's not retired.
Yeah, he's retired. He don't have a job.
Yeah, I'm
It's
theoretically.
not retired. It's unemployed.
I resigned.
Retired means he's never working again. He's just unemployed. He's just a fucking number now. He's collecting a check from Bordeaux, whatever his name is.
Trudeau.
What's his name?
I don't get a check.
Boudreaux.
I don't get a check.
What's his name? That fucking guy you don't like. Trudeau.
You're like Brother Billo. You're retired.
I'm retired. I did
You
post.
should run by the local church. Maybe they'll give you some pastries and shit like that.
I'm okay. I made my first post on LinkedIn, and people from my company, like from France, they liked it, and they didn't really get what I did. I wrote like that I left after 2 decades and yada yada yada, and then I posted a picture of a yellow canary. And in our business, it's canary in a coal mine, which is like you put a bird into a mine to see if it's toxic inside. And if the bird dies, you don't go into it. So it was my way of saying like that company is a toxic company. And they didn't pick up on it.
Fucking French.
Yeah. Anyways.
Well, congratulations on your unemployment, Jason.
Thank you. I'm quite excited. I got a new cell phone already.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of Twitch notifications about gaming throughout the day. So,
Yeah, no shit. That thing hits at midnight, fucking 6 a.m, noon.
like Jesus Christ, go jack off or something. Do something productive. God damn.
I play a lot, eh? And the crazy thing is Amar jumped in once. He goes, wow, 2.5 hours. I was like, we're just getting started. Wait till you see the 9-10 hours in a row.
How do you do that? I couldn't.
Well,
I guess.
I don't have a job.
Yeah, I mean, I guess on Sundays, like I'd watch football for all fucking day.
Yeah. So that's the tea.
That's adorable. I'm glad you finally got rid of the negativity that was surrounding your job.
Yeah, you already seem happier.
It's a lot better.
When's the next one kicking in?
Officially, I would think the 26th or the 1st. But I mean, I've already had meetings. The cell phone belongs to them. My email's been made. My laptop's been ordered.
I tell them the 1st, man. I told you last time, take a couple weeks off.
Well, yeah, I mean, even when I start on the 1st, like I said, it's somewhat of a startup. So it's going to be like, okay, Tuesday we have to go to the warehouse because we're receiving something. You know, you work for 2-3 hours and you go home. So it's going to be
You get a company car?
I got a car allowance.
Nice.
So you can go buy a car under whatever they give you?
It's better than that. So a car allowance is taxable income. So is mine. But like, basically they just give you $1,000 a month.
Damn, boy, go get you a fucking Escalade.
So they give you
Wait,
$1,000 a month.
can you keep it?
Yeah, it's $1,000 a month.
Oh,
so if you don't get a car, you
Yeah.
just fucking get $1,000 a month for a car.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
$1,000 a month for your car.
Yeah.
Like maintenance on your car that you own in gas,
Mhm.
or to go buy a new car.
Yeah, my car is paid off in like 3
Man,
months.
go get a Tesla.
No,
For real.
I
Go
gotta.
get a fucking.
I don't need it because they give me $1,000 a month and
Hey. It's about to be Valentine's Day, man. Go get you a Chevy Cavalier.
go buy some old heap of shit just to fuck.
Yeah.
Put it in the backyard and be like, let's go, baby.
Oh, dude. And then you can do like them boudoir pictures. Take
On the
pictures
car.
of her on it.
She could take pictures on the Cavalier.
I bet you that thing's fucking vintage now. It probably cost me a few $1,000 to find one of those.
You can find one anywhere.
Shit, let me tell you. Let me pull up the marketplace right now.
I'm in Quebec though. Those things rust, man.
So we'll get it shipped up to you.
Now, I don't know. That Canadian shipping is a motherfucker. I can only imagine what it'd be for a car. You might have to drive it over there and fly back.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,500, 1,200, 300,
That ain't bad.
2,400, 600. This bad boy is $600.
It's kind of worth just for the joke, just for the picture.
Yeah.
Dude.
And you'll have fucking $400 left over for the month.
Yeah.
Not 900. There's plenty of these bitches left.
So like the options I had was either get my kilometers paid or my miles paid or get the car allowance. I took the car allowance because like, let's say
Hell
I'm on
yeah.
vacation, I'm still going to get it even if I don't do the miles. And they gave me a gas card. So my gas is covered as well. So I don't even
Damn.
have to go get an electrical car. You know what I mean? I don't have to spend money on a car anymore.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the $1,000 is not for gas. It's not for you said gas already. I had a question. You kept talking.
It
God damn
just pays for
It's
your car
gone.
payment and your wear and tear in your car.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Wear and tear.
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be living in that bitch, man. I'm gonna be fucking busy. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna be
Oh.
traveling.
My question was going to be because you said they could pay you in miles in American kilometers where you're from. How far is it? Like, is it a big drive to get there, or are you going to be driving for work?
Driving for work. Yeah.
Yeah, you should get another car.
No way,
Go
Yeah,
lease
man.
one.
dude.
Yeah, you should definitely get another. You're going to be putting a lot of wear and tear in your car driving for a living.
Okay, but think about this, right? My car is paid off. I have no kilometers on the thing right now, like none.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. Don't you and Catherine share it?
No, she has a car.
No?
I have a car.
But
Oh.
here's, I ain't trying to tell you how to spend your money. You do what you want, but this is basically going to be a company car. You could get a nicer car. How
Nicer.
much is a nice? Hold on. How much is a nice car in Canada? $500 a month?
More than that, like $800, $900
Really?
What?
at least. A truck is like $1,700 a month.
What is that in America?
1,400.
Okay,
Holy
Rucker. How
That's
much is
because
your
y'all don't have credit.
Trucks
Rucker?
are.
How much is your truck payment?
It's less than $600 a month.
And is it financed or is it a lease?
It's financed.
How much does your truck cost overall? Trucks up here are over $100,000.
It wasn't that. It was like 50, I think. It's right at
50? Fuck, my
Oh,
Jetta
yeah.
was 50.
But Rucker, yours is 2-wheel drive. He's in Canada.
Oh,
He'd
yeah.
have to have 4-wheel.
Yeah, that
It ain't
ain't.
gonna be. That's not gonna double the
Oh,
fucking value of the truck, though.
it changes it quite a bit. Probably another 20
Not
grand.
by $50,000.
No, but 20 grand, and then you need all the other.
Okay, well,
bells
see,
and whistles.
yeah, that's the other thing. Mine's not like I don't have all the bells and whistles on mine either. I just wanted a truck. But I'm saying if you get you like a nice little fucking, I don't know what kind of cars you like.
Bro,
You like Subarus or some
I have.
shit?
I,
Volkswagen, that's what it is.
I have a
It's-
fucking 2020 fully loaded
right.
R-Line Jetta right now. I do
That
not.
you're
need
gonna
another-
run the shit out of.
You're
Yeah,
not.
that's what I'm saying. You're gonna run the motherfucker into the ground.
Yeah, but
So if you're gonna be at this job for 5 years, right? You'll get you another car, $500 a month. You still got $500 allowance for the next 5 years,
This-
and you pay that car off. And you don't run your car into the ground.
what the hell?
You
How-
have a free car payment, man.
Why
I
would
would
you-
like trade it in every
Guys,
year.
Jesus Christ, listen to yourselves. You know how dumb what you're saying is? I have a car that's free. I'm going to bank $1,000 a month until that thing is run down. Then I'll do what you're saying. Why would I do that now and have a third car?
Or go buy a really cool car and just drive
Because-
your
I
bulky
have a
fucking
really
Volkswagen.
cool car.
It's
No,
a
you don't. It's a
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Shut the fuck up. That's not cool. But
Drive
here's the
it for
thing.
work and keep a cool car at home.
You're gonna be working out of your car for a living now, so your car is gonna be covered in fucking work shit everywhere. So now you're gonna have to take Catherine's car everywhere you go as a family.
No, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because you're gonna have papers and files and all kind of shit all over your car now. That's gonna be your office, Jason.
Yeah. And yeah, it's going to be your office. You're going to be in it a lot. You're going to be jerking off in this thing. Do you want to be jerking off in the family car?
This is my car.
What is that? Which one? The white one?
This one.
Looks like a Kia.
You're so fucking gay.
Are the windows tinted in yours?
Yeah, things fucking.
You got the big sunroof like that one?
Yeah, that's the exact car. It's fully loaded. Leather,
Yeah, you don't
everything.
want to do that for work.
Bro, you're not. I'm a salesman, okay? Why would I? You're telling me you're going to take your $1,000. You're getting 12 grand a year, and you're like, well, you might as well spend 3/4 of it on a car. Why?
I said
have a car.
half. I said half of it.
Half. Okay. Why would you cut
Yeah.
your money in half? It's income.
It's a free
You're
car.
not cutting your money in
I
half. It's
have-
an extra 1,000. It's like a bonus every month.
Okay, but why would I get another car, another license another insurance, another set of tires, all the problems with that. That's going to eat right through my $1,000.
But it's free.
It's not free. If I don't take it, I make $1,000.
Right. But then you're just going to end up spending that $1,000 because you're going to run the dog shit out
Oh
of
my
your
God.
car.
Jesus Christ. I can't explain this. Unless you're fucking with me, you guys are absolutely buttfuck retarded.
What are you trying to explain?
If you have I have a brand new car.
I
It's
got
3
that
years
part.
old, right? There.
Uh-huh.
Why would I then trade that in or even go buy another car with the allowance I'm getting?
I'm telling you to keep your car because it's paid off, and you said there's not a lot of mileage on it, right?
Yes.
And then you take half of that money and you go get another car that you're strictly going to drive for work.
Yeah.
That way you can keep all your work stuff in it.
Okay.
Chances are you're going to be driving a lot
Yeah.
in this car.
Okay.
Your car will be sitting at home, not
Rotting.
getting beat the fuck up.
Yeah, just sitting there rotting, right?
Not riding, you drive it on the weekends.
But why would I have another car to do that? I just drive my work car.
Okay, well then just say that.
I did like 100 times. You're like, why don't you just take $1,000 of your salary right now and go buy a third car, Chris?
It's not $1,000 of your salary.
Yes, it
They're
is.
giving it to you extra. Don't try to make it seem like it's
Yeah, but it's
part
part,
of
of the
your
It's
salary.
part of the package.
Well,
but it's not
I mean,
part of your salary. Your salary is your actual paycheck.
Listen.
This is something added on to it.
Yeah.
you know what I see it as? That's extra money to gamble every month. You should gamble that $1,000 strictly.
Or I could use it to pay off my house or to invest. I mean,
Fuck all that. If you die, who cares?
yeah, I'm
we
getting
we call
taxed
that
on it.
extra money fun money.
Now listen, if I had to buy a car to avoid taxes, I would do it, but I get taxed regardless.
You're probably gonna get taxed for that $1,000.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't put a price tag on fun, Jay.
Yeah, with the other thousands of dollars I'm going to get paid. I'll have fun with that. And then that $1,000 I'll get for the car, I'm just going to put it in an account. I'm never going to touch it.
Yeah, you should have never told your wife about this extra $1,000 a month. You should have kept this one quiet, man.
Wow, way to
that's
be
healthy.
dishonest,
That's
Admire.
healthy. That
Holy shit.
That's really
I'm
healthy.
joking.
No, you're not.
If I was serious, I would have said it before the show or after the show.
And Jay's mad he didn't think about it.
Yeah. You know what she said? She said this. She goes, "Oh, really? Well, why don't, since you have a car, why don't we buy me a new car?" Right? So she's on your team. And then when I told her no to that, when she found out that I might be getting that commissions check, I told you how much it was. She goes, "Well, why don't we just take that commissions check and go buy a car cash?" And I said, I can't deal with this stupidity.
She's got a point.
No.
Why don't you give her your car and then you go buy something that you like a sport car or something? You're about to go through a midlife crisis.
No,
you might
I'm
as well
not.
just get ahead of it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with Rucker on that one. Give her your car. Go buy you a fucking 2-seater Porsche for work.
Yeah, that's real good. Right up to a job site in a Porsche, they're gonna go, "Look at this fucking queer."
No, they're gonna
They're
be
already
like,
going to say
this-
it.
yeah, really. Especially when you get out of a Volkswagen.
No, the only thing I would do is maybe buy a pickup eventually, because I am gonna be like, there will be times where if I'm a salesman that can actually transport the goods for them.
Wow. Get you a pickup, start wearing some boots. You could listen to your Morgan Wallen.
I don't listen to
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen. I don't listen to Nashville Country.
You gonna wear overalls?
Fuck maybe.
Start chewing tobacco.
Oh, no.
Overalls and shit kickers.
I'm gonna buy a pair of fucking shit kickers, 100%.
I've been thinking about getting a cowboy hat.
When I go out west, I'll wear the cowboy hat.
I've just been thinking about getting one for the hell of it. Wear one with a suit, like I be like Raylan Givens.
Get you like a expensive one, like a Stetson.
I don't know how expensive. I gotta try one on first, see what it looks like.
Dude,
Yeah, maybe I'll upgrade.
Andre and his girlfriend went and got fucking the cowboy hats, and where like they steam them and mold them for you in the store. They paid like $600 each for those.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they got a car
Split.
allowance. Yep. No, but I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty stoked. It's gonna be a challenge, though. I'll tell you that. So I might
What's
be.
the challenge? A job?
Well, I mean, basically
It's a whole new world for you because you've been at the same place for so long.
there's that, and it's direct competition, which is going to be interesting. But
That'll be
like,
fun.
I have 18 months of guaranteed salary, and then after that, my salary gets cut by like, not just a little bit under a half, and then it's all commission based. So, yeah.
So what you want to do is You want to do a shitload of work over the next 18 months, but not close out any of them until the 19th month.
No,
Yep.
if I exceed my guaranteed, they'll pay me the difference.
Okay, there you go.
You know, it's a good.
Sounds like you negotiated a good contract.
I did, and it was with Americans. They're a lot easier to talk to.
So when you do a contract like that, because I don't work like that. Like you get hired for a job here, they tell you the salary, blah blah blah. You're obviously higher up. When you do a contract like that, do you have to get a lawyer involved too, or you just like, this is what I want?
No, they're
and
lawyers.
They draw the shit up.
They draw it up, yeah.
Then you trust them?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna show them my side. I mean, I'll read it, and if it's like
You don't read it. It's like fucking Apple Care
no, it's not that
user
complicated.
agreements. Like you didn't fucking read it.
Well,
You just
it'd be
scan to
like
the
re-
bottom.
You're like Ray Charles signing a fucking contract without seeing it.
If it's overly complicated, yeah, I'll have a lawyer here look it over. But
What
if
type of words are you looking for to make it complicated in a contract?
well, if it doesn't just say like my pay structure, and like there's like 25 pages of terms and conditions, then yes, I'm gonna get somebody to read it. But if it's
I
just
thought
like
there was like one word that triggers you, like, yeah, fuck that. I need a lawyer.
yeah. Well, if I see any French words on there, I'm just not going to work at the company. No merci.
What if they say Tuesday's croissant day? Is that not French?
Yeah.
In the
it's-
contract, did it say anything about drug testing?
No. That's crazy.
Why?
No.
You'll be operating a company vehicle basically because they're paying for it.
Yeah, we're in Canada here.
Oh, that's a good question. So if they give you a car allowance and you get into a wreck while you're at work, does that count as an at work accident where they would pay for your medicals and shit like that, or is that on you? Well, I guess you're in Canada. Never
yeah,
mind.
that doesn't exist.
Stupid question.
They're
My bad.
like so happy about that too. They're like, we don't have to get you insurance. We don't have to get you this, that, and the third. And I'm like, no, you don't have to do any of that. And negotiating with Americans is just a breath of fresh air because I'm so used to doing it with Europeans. And in Europe, I mean, they pay like absolute dog shit, and they don't believe that. Like they think the American dream is full of shit. So if you don't have like a college education and university, this, that, and the other, and a whole slew of people like vouching for you and done free internships and all that gay shit, they don't believe that you should have money. And what's frustrating about that is all of our clients, our $1 million millionaire clients, are all American dream people. They're high school dropouts or high school educated excavation guys that just started small and built their way up. And, they have no teeth. They have overalls. They don't spend their money. That's our clientele. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man, you know what sucks about this though? You hear what he said? Americans pay well. No, the fuck we don't. We don't pay well here. We send that shit overseas or out of the country and pay those motherfuckers.
Well, I guess
Ain't
you
that
are
a
doing that.
bitch?
I guess you are doing that. You're paying a Canadian.
Yeah. What a crock of shit.
Jay's over there stealing our fucking jobs.
Sorry. Call me Juan.
That's racist.
It was racist against Americans
I don't see it that way.
because you guys say that Mexicans take your jobs.
Nah, you're racist. Just
Okay,
admit it.
Whatever.
Now you're fired. They're gonna fire you now. They got one Mexican that works at your job.
Actually, there's a bunch.
He's offended.
Yeah, there's a bunch. My IT
How do
guy.
they
Hey,
pay-
we
how-
got
How do they pay them?
I don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't
hey, you
fucking-
got a whole new workforce now. You can tell about 80 proof.
I have 2 employees.
You just said there was a bunch of Mexicans.
Yeah, but they work in the States. They're
There
like
you
our
go.
they're like our parent company.
You just at the end of every email, you just post a link for the YouTube.
Oh yeah, and they're gonna see how many times I make fun of Mexicans on here. It's gonna go over real well. You know that new
what
white
I've learned
guy
about
in
Hispanic
Canada?
people? They can take a joke.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Oh, I can make such a good joke, but I'm not gonna.
Do it. Double down.
No.
Let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about some schoolhouse education.
Right. Any proof?
said, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Baby girl, turn me on with your electric feel. Oh, oh. I said, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Baby girl, turn me on with your electric feel. All along the eastern shore, put your circuits in the sea. This is what the world is for, making electricity. You can do it in your mind. Oh, you can do it anytime. Plug it in and change the world. You are my electric girl. I said, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Baby girl, yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn me on with your electric feel. I said, ooh, girl, shock me like an electric eel. Yeah, yeah. Baby girl, oh, baby, baby, baby. Turn me on with your electric feel. Oh, oh. Do what you feel now. Electric feel now. Do what you feel now. Electric feel now. Do what you feel now.
Welcome back to 80 Proof. Rough J Bomb and Admire here on YouTube. That electric feel.
Oh yeah.
You
baby.
boys want to get into. You want to talk about this teacher?
Oh yeah.
So I came across this story the other day online, and the teacher, I don't know where she's from. Where does it say she's from? See if I give y'all a little background.
She hot?
A teacher has banned her class from using a list of 32 words and phrases popular with teens, accusing them of speaking gibberish and sparking an online debate.
Ooh.
The list was shared on X, formerly known as Twitter, and saw the teacher being accused of being on a power trip. If you're caught using these words, you will write a short essay explaining why you chose to use these words in an academic setting. There are many ways to articulate what you need to say without using slang. Please know, using slang in an academic setting can diminish your capability to become a successful writer. More often than not, the way you speak is the way you write. So that shit will not be tolerated no more.
Damn. Did they
Can I
really-
get can I get a sample of the words?
I'm going to give you a bunch of them.
All right.
Let's see here. The list is shown now to have 33 million views online, including phrases such as standing on business. And they defined it as managing one's own affairs.
Standing on business?
Yeah, you never heard standing on business?
No.
That's
Yeah.
Cap.
Standing on business, like you're serious about it.
No, that's Cap. That's Cap is one of them. She
Oh.
don't like that
Oh.
shit.
Well,
On
okay.
God. On God. You better not say that on God, or your ass got to write
On
essay.
God? Like I swear on God?
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Bruh. Bruh.
Wow.
Bruh,
Yeah.
we'd be writing
Yeah.
essays all day long.
Yo, if you write bruh in an essay, come on.
You ate that up. Know what that means, Jay?
Like you believed it all?
No.
Gullible?
No. No. Like, say a girl comes in with a fucking badass outfit on, the other girl's like, damn, bitch, you ate that up. Like, you killed that outfit.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Admire looked confused too. You thought it was what I said, right?
I thought it was what you said.
Yeah.
You ate that up as in like you're
Like-
gullible.
Like I told you a bunch
we
of
told,
lies.
We told you a lie or something.
If you
they
want,
ate
you
it
can
right
you
up.
can pull up the little ghetto dictionary while I'm going through them
Why does it have to be ghetto?
because I don't know the name of it. What's the name? Urban Dictionary.
I'll pull up the Urban Dictionary.
Because urban is literally the word ghetto in a white language. Urban.
In a
like
tolerable
urban
way.
like urban football players.
Yeah. He's urban.
They're not quarterbacky.
Bet.
Urban is the opposite of quarterbacky.
Bet. That's one.
Bet is stupid. I'm
I've
sorry.
been saying that shit since I was like 8 though.
I bet.
Where's the first time you heard bet? I think the first time I heard it was on Menace to Society.
Yeah, that's about when I was about 8.
Mine was about like 6 to 8 months ago.
What's up, gang?
What's up, friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you know the only thing higher than on God? On my mama.
You can't
Can't
say
do
that
it.
either.
Can't say
You
that.
can't say
shit
that either.
Yep. Or and to add to it, you can't say on my dead, insert mom, dad, aunt, cousin, or family friend or associate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have some follow ups. Hold on. Teacher, white or black?
I don't know. It didn't tell.
Okay. Students.
Doesn't matter though. I agree with her.
Okay, hold on. Now, if the teacher is black
Mhm.
and all of her students are white,
Mhm.
then I very much agree with her.
Why you think they're trying to be subliminally
Well,
one way towards her?
I think
Facetious.
no. I think she should just be like, guys, you sound like idiots. Like,
I mean, everybody does. It doesn't matter if they're white or black. They sound stupid saying most of this shit.
no, but I mean, like right now. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. When we were young, was our slang also taken from that side?
You mean did you use black slang?
Yeah, did we use black slang?
This ain't all black slang though. This
Well-
is just slang the kids use now.
I know, but I find a lot of the slang the kids use now. When I told you when I asked you a few things, you were like, "That means this means that." I've known that my whole life. Well, whitey boy Ford over here.
Yeah. White people been stealing roasted forever though. It's no big thing. Now. We
Oh.
share this slang now.
Okay, but when I say
But-
sick,
Oh God, we share this slang.
But Rucker, you agree with the teacher though.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah. You're in
But-
school. You don't need to be doing this.
But what if we were in school? Like, think about the slang we used in school. If we said something was
You didn't
cool,
you didn't do it in class.
you didn't call
you
something
definitely-
cool.
That's the thing about kids now. Like they have no respect for adults. We've talked about this before. Like a teacher was a symbol of respect, whether you liked them or not. You didn't say certain things in front of them, and you definitely didn't. Number 21, nigga. You definitely didn't say shit like that in front of the teacher.
Sure, we did.
yeah, we went to white school. They were saying it. No. But like, okay, there's a difference though. If you're at school and you're saying it amongst each other, But if a teacher asks you like, "Hey, are you gonna assign your, something's due on Tuesday," and you're like, "All right, bet," I'd be pretty pissed off too, because like,
Yeah, that's what she's saying. She's saying if you do this in class,
Yeah.
when you're in an academic setting,
Mhm.
you will write an essay.
Yeah.
That's one.
because I have guys at work where I'm like, "Okay, this has to leave Tuesday." They're like, "All right, bet." I'm like, "No, I don't like it."
Gang. That's one.
Gang.
Dude, I say gang all the time.
What does that even
Yeah,
mean?
you has to be writing an essay too.
What does that mean?
Like,
Yeah,
if somebody walked in here and they were wearing the same hat as me, I'd be like, gang.
Here's one I hate. Big dog. I hate this shit.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, hate this shit.
I'm always like, what's up, big dog?
Wow.
It's giving. That's another one.
Oh, I don't like
Teacher
it.
say you can't do that shit. Yeah,
it's,
the rest
it's
of them are,
giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when something's gay, we're like, it's giving Admire vibes,
Okay.
Oh, you wouldn't say vibes. You just say it's giving admire.
Yeah, that's giving Admire.
Because that's because admire vibes is too many fucking words. They got to shorten shit up. It's giving admire.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest fucking shit ever. Anyway, so yeah, that was what I thought. I agree with the teacher.
I
though.
agree with the
You're in
teacher.
an academic setting, you can't say none of that shit.
I agree.
And I think and honestly, like it'll probably help them become better writers too if they do have to write shit because now they're doing extra work.
If they're talking amongst themselves, it's fine. But yeah, I guess if they're talking to the teacher, don't say any of that stupid shit. Like, there's no reason for me to talk to my boss and go, gang. Like,
Yeah, I mean it's funny, but I had when I was in like 6th grade, we were in gym class, and one student spat on another student. And the teacher was like, tomorrow I want a 2,000 word essay on saliva on my desk first thing.
The band? I'd have wrote about the band.
Well, whatever.
Click, click, boom.
So
That would have been funny.
you know what he did? He showed up to school the next day. He did the essay, put it on the desk. The teacher made him count the words in front of the class. Okay. And then rip it up.
Oh,
Hell
wow.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought that. I was like, that's good.
That's
some
badass.
gangster shit. Yeah.
I was like, gang, gang.
That fucking teacher there stood on it.
Stood on business.
On God, man.
Yeah. Tabitha says it's fun teaching her boss new slang. I'll forward you this email.
I don't like when people say low key dead ass. I'm like,
I don't like low key or dead ass.
yeah.
I don't like either one
Yeah.
of those.
I'm like,
Either
your
one of
ass
them.
is dead.
Dead ass.
Like,
Like serious is such a long word that you can't say I'm dead ass serious. Dead ass.
That's what I said. They take words off of everything. What are y'all doing with my language?
these whippersnappers have no respect. Young whippersnapper.
NGL. They don't even say not gonna lie anymore. They just say NGL.
No, they don't. They don't say NGL.
Yeah, they do.
You know what fucking slang phrase gets on my nerves? And my son says it all the time, like in our Discord chat or whatever. He's always like, oh, typical Rucker win. Shut up. Everything's always a typical win for somebody.
I don't even get it. What does that mean?
It just means that like they're always right or always saying something funny,
Oh God.
standing on business.
Yeah.
That's all I got for the show tonight.
Did they?
I got in trouble when I was in 7th grade at the height of Degeneration X for telling another student suck it,
Mhm.
and I had to write a essay.
On what? Blowjobs?
No, they didn't make me do it like related to what I said. I had to like copy a page out of the encyclopedia or something.
You
But
should have said DX, bitch, gang gang.
Yeah.
fucking, oh yeah, the old suck it. That was
Should have.
Excuse me, miss. Are you familiar with Degeneration X?
Oh, I forgot one. There's Riz on here. You know what Riz is?
That's
Jay?
charisma.
There you go.
Yeah, I knew that.
Period.
Yeah.
That's on there, too.
That's flowy.
What
there
up,
was like
twin?
there was a lot of TikToks that I came across that was talking about the Riz, and I didn't know it. I knew what it was, but I didn't know it actually stood for charisma.
32 banned words. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a little Nazi Germany, but
No, I don't think so. Especially number 21. You should be saying that in class in front of a teacher.
what's 21?
Nigga.
Oh,
Oh yeah, don't say that one. But like a lot of slang words that like we had back in the day are now
Fuck you
in the-
mean?
they're
It's
in the
number 24.
dictionary. They're in the dictionary. If it's in the
No, they're
dictionary,
in a fake dictionary.
no, not all. I'm not saying these are in the dictionary, but a lot of slang words do get added to the dictionary.
like what?
EJ says his friend gave the crotch chop to a teacher and got suspended.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, slang words, but not like sayings.
And still, slang words have been around forever, but you still don't say them in a professional environment. And school is training you to be in a professional environment.
Or even to people's parents. Like, have some
Yeah.
goddamn respect.
Little shits.
Bad.
Stand on business. God damn.
That's what's wrong with America today.
Yeah, there's no goddamn respect. It's despicable. Despicable. And there's no class.
Yeah, it is. It's just all low.
That's true. Yuck, yuck.
I had so change the topic real quick. The weather's been real like cold as fuck here lately. So you gotta drip your faucets and shit like that. I don't know if y'all do that in Canada or not, Jay.
What?
Yeah,
What
you
the
drip your faucets so the pipes don't burst.
Wh-
Admire's on mute. He doesn't know it.
No, I'm here.
Like so that it's flowing?
Yeah,
Not
you
f-
keep your faucet is cracked open so it drips, so the water keeps flowing through the pipes and can't freeze.
Hold
Yeah.
on. How much drip are we talking here?
Just a little drip.
Like tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
That will not do a thing.
It's been working for a lot of years here.
Hundreds of years, motherfuckers
Okay.
been doing that, and their
It's-
pipes don't burst.
that's
But
like an-
Jason on the
that-
80 proof.
Oh my god. That's like an old wives' tale. Think about how water works in a pipe. The pipe is going to be filled without any movement if it's dripping. You're adding like a fucking speck of water at the other end.
Okay, well, we're
It's
still.
keeping it
guess what
flowing.
No,
Guess what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna drip my faucets.
if you have it like a constant
On God.
stream, yeah. But if it's just going doom, doom, doom,
Make sure my water's standing on
it's
business.
not enough to have a flow.
It does.
What's the GPM on that?
There's still a GPM.
Yeah, it's like points. Yeah, but it's not enough. Trust me. Take a
Oh
hose
my
outside.
mama,
and do
that
it.
shit works.
Your pipes wouldn't freeze.
We ain't capping.
No cap,
kid-
that shit works.
There
On
is
my
a
mama.
lot of baseball caps on this conversation.
No, there's not.
There's a lot. You're wrong. Ask a plumber.
No cap. Okay, then why does every fucking news outlet say make sure to drip your faucets freeze warning tonight?
Because they're dumb, and you probably pay for your water.
Tabitha says a pond freezes quicker than a river. Moving water freezes slower.
Yeah, moving water, but drip does not create moving flow. in
Dude,
your
I
pipes.
just Googled it. The first thing on Google that shows up, dripping your faucet can help keep your pipes from bursting. How much is too much? When we reach freezing temperatures, it's best to practice to keep the water running in your home. Dripping faucets can prevent your pipes from freezing and bursting.
Okay, so what's the definition of dripping a pipe? It might be a saying that you guys are taking too literal.
No.
It might be to
Drip
keep
means
us-
drip. It doesn't mean running water. If they meant running water, they would say running water.
Well,
They would say run your faucets.
Running is a stream.
They say leave your faucets dripping overnight
won't work.
when it's freezing.
Won't work.
Well, it's been working fine, except for the people in my building, or actually, it wasn't even the people. It was the fire sprinklers, the building next to mine. Lucy Marie was working from my house the other day, and all of a sudden the alarm started going off. She calls me, and I'm like, maybe you should fucking go outside and get away then. And it turns out their sprinklers went off, and water just started pouring out of the fucking attic and shit. So now our sprinklers are down in my building until they get it fixed.
Jesus.
Doesn't that suck though? Could you imagine just being like chilling at home, you got a day off, and all of a sudden you start getting wet from fucking sprinkler water and the alarm's going off? Fire department had to come in.
Suck even worse if you have a fire and the sprinklers don't go off now.
Yeah, which is what it's going to be like here. We're under a fire warning or fire watch in my building now. They said you can enter at your own risk if you decide to stay.
They got to pay for you to go stay somewhere else.
I don't know. I didn't read that far down before I threw it away. It was cold outside.
Well, I guess if there's a fire, you don't have to drip.
True.
No cap.
It's already heated.
That's silly. Sorry. As a Canadian, that's crazy talk. We don't even drip our pipes here.
I bet your houses are like insulated differently up there
Of course we
compared
have.
to
like-
down here.
Do you have
like
insulation?
igloos.
Do you have insulation in your house, Admar? You must.
Yeah, I have some.
Like the pink stuff?
Yeah.
Don't
The
drip your
pink
pipes.
stuff.
Don't drip your pipes.
Don't. Yeah. Listen to Jason. You're gonna use that $1,000 a month you get to fucking help me remodel when the shit's fucked up.
You know what? If you said run your toilets, like create a flow in your toilets, that maybe would make more sense. But
No, you just-
dripping a pipe, there's not enough GPM. Not enough.
Well, I think you should write an email explaining why it doesn't work to
I'll get my engineer, my fluid mechanic to explain it to you.
He's gonna be like, so this is your first order of business when you get here.
That's
You
right.
want me to write your friends a fucking email on dripping water.
All right, so listen to this, Americans. I got these other American idiots, okay, that think that dripping your pipe is going to do something.
the first day. They're like, "Who the fuck hired this guy?"
Yeah.
This is why we don't hire Canadians.
Dripping a pipe. Oh my god. Crazy. It's crazy.
Admar said he's got a topic on a dumb thought.
Oh, well, you remember my dumb thought from last week about whales?
Yeah.
This one might top it. It should really be a high thought, but I wasn't high. You know how when you go swimming, people call it taking a dip?
Yeah.
And you also dip a chip into the dip?
Mhm.
What came first? Which one's named after the other? Or is it even related? Was somebody like, hey, I go for a dip in the pool, I'm going to take this chip and I'm going to dip it? Or did somebody say, hey, I dip my chips into the dip, I'm gonna take a dip in the pool.
Well, then what about when you dip a woman when you're dancing? Maybe that came first.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh. You just added another layer to it.
Yeah, like a dip.
Yeah.
7-layer dip. I would think that the dip would be the first thing. And I
The
think
swimming or
no.
the food?
the food.
So somebody was dancing and like out of the corner of his eye, seen somebody dipping a chip and was like, I'm gonna dip this chick.
Lucy Marie's right. Dip is a verb. So I think dip in a pool is more slang than dipping a chip.
No, it's still a verb. You're dipping in the pool.
I know, but I don't think like getting in the pool is like going in the pool, whereas there's not another word for dipping a chip, and then you switched it to dip.
You don't I mean you dunk a cookie in milk, you could be dunking your chip.
I don't. Yeah, I guess you do dunk.
Like Dunkaroos.
Those were good.
Remember those motherfuckers? Throwback
Yeah.
Thursday?
Dude, that was another rich people snack, I feel like.
No.
Dunkaroos?
Dunkaroos.
They sell that shit at the dollar store.
Yeah, those and Teddy Grahams. They were the same fucking thing.
Teddy Grahams, bro.
Which ones you like, the honey or the chocolate?
Honey.
I like the
Yeah,
honey,
buddy.
but every so
Yeah.
often I wanted me some Chacos, man.
Yeah, but the honey one, man, you
Yeah.
you turn the part with the honey on your tongue and
Oh,
just
yeah.
suck on it till it gets soggy.
Mhm.
Oh, Teddy Grahams are so good.
They still make them.
those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dude,
And they if you did that method and sucked on it, they lasted longer. You had like a whole fucking bag to go.
yeah.
Yeah, because you only eat them one at a time instead of munching them motherfuckers like the Cookie Monster.
My kids got actual animal crackers the other day. Those
Mm.
things are good.
Classic.
Yeah, they are underrated, right?
Underrated as shit. It's
so
a cookie.
underrated. Like
it's
you
not
eat
a
enough
cracker.
graham,
It's a
graham-
cookie.
animal crackers. You're like, it's pretty fucking decent.
Yeah.
And they come in a giant bucket.
Yeah. And they're
And they're
animals.
they're shaped like different animals.
Yeah.
I always wanted the elephant because that was a big one.
Yeah, the elephant was the best, right?
Isn't it weird that they all tasted different just because of the different animal sizes?
No, they didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
in St.
thought so.
Joe. Maybe in St. Joe. This one has LSD on it.
Right.
St. Joe's such a shithole. My friend that I'm in class with down here, his girlfriend had to go to St. Joe for the first time ever to get something. Her first time in St. Joe, and her fucking car got stolen.
Wow. Did she leave it running?
He didn't tell me the whole story, but he was pissed off all day today. He's like, my girlfriend went to St. Joe for the first time ever yesterday, and her fucking car got stolen.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Lisa, you're not wrong. Animal crackers all taste the same.
No, it's by the size. Like you said, the elephant ones were bigger.
He's like, this one tastes like elephant.
No,
I said they were bigger. I didn't say they tasted different.
no, I'm saying they tasted better because there was more to it.
No, it was just a bigger bite. That doesn't mean you change the taste of it. Like if you bite a sandwich, a small bite, and you take a big fucking bite of it, the taste doesn't change. You just took a bigger bite.
No,
Well,
the
you know
bigger
what?
bite is so much more satisfying.
Okay, I would agree that it's more satisfying. Like when I go to Subway and you take a monstrous bite of Subway, it tastes better
What's
than
your
if you take a
sub
small. Steak.
Really?
Steak and cheese.
Steak, egg, and cheese.
No egg.
No,
That's
I
crazy.
go back and forth from BMT, the Italian BMT, to a chicken bacon ranch.
Ugh.
Ooh, I did go to Subway 2 weeks ago, and they have a new sandwich that's like it's got some name. It's like a monstrous sandwich. It's supposed to compete. With, yeah, it's not that great.
Have you seen the fucking menus at Subway?
Well, I was there 2 weeks ago. What part of it are you talking about?
How the numbers aren't even like in order anymore. Is yours
Oh.
like that? Like all the numbers are different. Like if you get a 17, it might come before a 12 because the 12's on this side of the menu now.
Oh.
Some of the sandwiches, when you order them, they come like not pre-made, but the ingredients are up there. It'll be like a meatball with lettuce, tomato, jalapenos, and bell peppers. And you're like, all right, I want the number 13. They'll just make it like that.
I've never looked at the menu at Subway.
I like Subway just because you can build it how you want it. I don't want it pre-built.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Subway too. But sorry, Jason, we cut you off on your story about Subway.
No, I was just saying that a bigger bite of Subway is better than a smaller bite of Subway. But the flavor is the same, but there is something about having your
Yeah.
mouth full. So I get why chicks, like big dicks.
Because you love the taste of a big cock.
What? How the fuck?
It does feel good and more satisfying having your mouth stuffed.
It ain't even
Really?
9:30.
You like it when your eyes water, Jay? When you're eating your sub sandwich?
You like to cry?
Do you grab yourself by the back of the head and push down so you get all the meat in your mouth?
I sit there and I'm like, start twisting my nipples.
Why do so many people shit on Subway? I think it's like
Because
towards the top of fast food.
okay,
Jersey Mike's is pretty good too.
it's good for fast food, but it is a trash sub. Like at the end of the day, compared to like what it really could be, like a good
But where do you go get a good sub compared
Yeah.
to
Like a deli?
average Subway sub?
a
I'm with
deli.
Admire though. Like to me, it's just a fucking sub sandwich. Like I don't
No.
think if I go to somebody's deli and pay $10 more for, which I would
No,
hope it's not, because
It's
Subway's
not even
expensive as fuck.
It's cheaper. Like if you
But-
go to like a proper Italian deli and you
Yeah,
get
but
yeah,
how do you put meat on a sandwich differently?
it's well the bread is not made out of plastic, right?
Meat, cheese,
Ah.
a couple vegetables.
And the meat is not
Subway-
like shit. That's shit meat at Subway. It's
Subway's
trash.
bread is pretty good though.
I know.
Oh, it's when you walk in, it just smells perfect.
but it's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no flour. You walk into a sub, there's no flour in a Subway. Like they don't. They make
Yeah,
the,
it comes frozen.
yeah, and they heat it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they put it in the oven. It comes frozen.
Yeah.
You have to defrost it in the little I can't remember the name of it, little joint we used to put it in. And then you put it in the oven and cook it. It
But
was still real bread.
Compared to like a proper bakery where you go in, and you know there's just a difference.
Hmm.
Quality.
That big of a difference, though, to that
It's-
people constantly shit on Subway.
Sub snobs.
Well, I mean, like, if you go get like a chicken cutlet or like a fucking chopped cheese, and then you go to Subway and you get it, and you're like, yeah, there's a big difference.
I don't think the difference between a sub sandwich and a quote unquote deli sandwich is the same as like a McDonald's cheeseburger and a fucking restaurant cheeseburger.
Okay, then let's put it this way: you go to get barbecue, right, at Boston Pizza,
I hope you're talking to Admire, motherfucker.
right, and then compare that to going to get real barbecue.
But it's just a sandwich. It's not.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's
like
bread,
Italians,
meat, and cheese.
Italians and Jews make sandwiches like a proper deli sandwich where like their, let's say for example, their steak is actually steak. Like it's not a cold cut steak. It's actually like rib steak cooked and sliced, medium rare on your sandwich versus that trash that looks like cat food that you get at Subway. And like the
I don't
cheese
know how you eat
is
the Subway steak and cheese. It is not good.
It is. Okay, so I'll make that my mission on one of these weekends that I get down to the city. I'll find a proper deli and I'll report back.
How
And,
you
like,
gonna get there?
you get the good bread and stuff.
Well, a proper deli probably has like prosciutto and shit like that too.
Yeah. And like the bacon is actually like cooked bacon. It's not like microwaved bacon. You know, stuff like that. The sauces are
I get it. I get that there's a difference, but I
But-
just don't think that there's.
on the fast food scale, Subway's top titty, man.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
Subway. It's just too expensive now.
Like I never go, ugh, this is crap. But I'm like, it's a Subway sub, you know? I enjoy
If
it.
they do it wrong, I feel like a dick because when I worked at Subway, I used to hate when people do it, but I have to coach people when they make my sandwich now. Like if I say I need light mayo, like light, not a lot of it, I don't need you to just keep fucking doing this right here, right? Like just give me one little string of mayo,
One
one little
pass.
string of hot mustard. Yeah. When I say a couple jalapenos, I don't mean fucking 2 handfuls. I just mean a couple. I don't need to light my asshole on fire. I just need a little bit of spice when I'm biting into it.
You get the jalapenos there, you don't get the
Sweet peppers?
not
The
the
banana
s-
peppers.
The banana,
peppers are
yeah.
good.
There's the best.
Nah, I'm more of a jalapeno guy.
Ooh, really?
I tell you what, though, they have a sweet onion sauce that it usually goes on the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Get sweet onion sauce next time you go.
It's
It's
very good.
Best thing
that
ever.
sweet onion sauce is good. So if I get the salami, Genoa, and ham sandwich, the BMT,
Mm.
I'll do like lettuce, tomato, green peppers, jalapenos, onions, a little bit of Parmesan.
You ever go for the
light
black
mayo.
olives?
I'm not a black olive guy, but if I get a meatball sub, I can only eat black olives on pizza or meatballs.
I got you.
Hey, me too. That's it.
Yeah, you like it mixed in with the marinara. I got you.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah.
it's supposed to be done. Black olives. You're not supposed to
Yeah,
throw
see?
black olives in the other shit.
Not supposed to eat them out of can.
I'm like half Italian.
Yeah.
But what's the other one I like? Chicken bacon ranch. Literally just Parmesan cheese, ranch dressing. I get no other toppings on it.
That's crazy, dog.
Man, when I go to Subway and I get the meatball sub, the only thing that goes on it is fucking ranch.
I would classify ranch as the absolute worst sauce available in life.
Worst?
Worst.
My guy, you've never tried sriracha, have you?
Sriracha is delicious.
Sriracha's fucking good.
Yeah.
Sriracha's trash.
You're crazy. Ranch is like trailer park, I find.
Nah, I like ranch on certain stuff. I take blue cheese more than ranch.
Like
but
I'd rather have a Caesar dressing than ranch.
nah. What, you dip your pizza in Caesar dressing?
No, I don't.
Ooh, that
Dipping
does sound
pizza
good.
in sauces is crazy.
No,
That's the
you
most
dip pizza
American
in either
shit.
ranch or blue
garlic
cheese.
butter.
Look, blue cheese
Yeah,
is
that too.
delicious, okay? And I used to think that dipping your wings was really trashy, but I'm all about the buffalo wing and the blue cheese sauce. That is so fucking good. But as soon as you hit ranch, I'm like, nah, dude.
Now I want wings.
Wings are so good, man.
Oh, EJ says ranch on meatballs. I don't know who said that, but
I did. The meatball sub with ranch. It's fucking great.
oh, I was gonna say the meatball. No, the meatball sub with mayo on it. Try it. Oh my god, so good. When I worked there, I used to see people do it all the time. Like, why the fuck would you put mayo on a meatball sandwich? And one day I did it for my lunch. I was like, oh, fucking hooked.
Now I want Subway.
Right?
Yeah.
We're all gonna end up eating Subway for lunch tomorrow.
100%. I haven't left the house in like 6 days.
When's the last time you showered?
Like 6 days.
I feel like I did something on the weekend where I had to shower.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Well, no, actually, I went to work on Tuesday. Tuesday was the last day I showered.
It's Thursday.
Yeah, it's the winter.
God,
Yeah, you're sitting around in a hoodie.
Bro, I'm in a t-shirt. I have sat in this chair and looked at these screens for like the last 70 hours.
Yeah, you got ass sweat piling up.
Yeah, the ass sweat is horrible on these gaming chairs. I go through like 3 pairs of boxers a day. It's disgusting.
So you change your boxes, but you don't shower.
Yeah, that's right.
That's so fucking gross. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, I'm a despicable human.
Jay's fucking standing on business.
Fuck yeah, he's sitting on business.
Gang, gang. No, like I get off from gaming and I go downstairs and I'm like, I can't sit on my couch. I go up and I change. I need to buy baby wipes so I can just wipe myself down.
Well, don't you have a bidet? Just go fucking hose down.
I guess
You
I
know
could.
what? You sound like a real like one of these young gamers.
Oh,
Just
I
sit
am.
there and do that shit all day. Like you've heard stories of them wearing diapers and shit like that.
Yeah, well, look, listen, okay. If I don't do this, the alternative is drugs and alcohol. So
Yeah, but you could do it clean.
it's not as enjoyable.
Also, not trying to make you fall back on the wagon, but
No, I
isn't
don't.
it more fun to do games when you're on alcohol?
Yeah. You should have seen how much I fucking played then.
EJ said, just hop in the shower, dude.
It's just such
Why
a
are you sitting there
chore.
at your computer all day? Why don't you find a way for us to get fucking rich and famous?
I tried a lot, and it just cost me money. I was spending $20 a week on that TikTok shit.
Really? I thought it was free.
No, it was $19 for an hour and a half of clips, and one show is 2 hours. So every time I did it, I paid $19.
Damn, you'd tell us
Well,
that.
I didn't.
Well, hell, your new
I-
$1,000 a month bonus can go towards that.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Now you got $981 left.
Yeah. No, I did it. I tried it. There's 3 people.
It was hitting on Instagram.
Yeah, it was hidden, but there's 3 people in this room. So,
I don't think that number's right.
well,
I mean, it's probably like 8, but
yeah.
that ain't a lot.
No.
Speaking of Admire, you brought up your dumb thought, and your dumb thought made me think of my dumb thought. And then you talked about a pool, which has something to do with my dumb thought. You seen those videos where people take their babies and just throw them in the water?
Yeah.
You know how I always say, who was the first motherfucker to do that?
I feel like it's a win-win though.
One, you're stupid. Who was the first motherfucker to be like, I'm gonna dump this baby in the water? And 2, who was the first motherfucker to be like, go ahead and throw my baby in the water?
Yeah,
Like, somebody has to agree to that.
yeah.
It
There's a lot
teaches
of
them to
dumb
use their
people.
instincts and swim.
Float.
Yeah, float, swim, whatever.
But who, like, every hypothesis needs a test.
Yeah.
So
How many
who's
died?
the motherfucker? Yeah, who's the motherfucker that said, all right, fine. Take Junior here and throw him in the water. Only the strong survive.
It is crazy though. Like watching those videos, they're terrifying.
I mean,
I
like watching
start like
I like other
gasping for
people's
air.
kids getting thrown in, but like I don't want my kid thrown in.
Well, she's too old now. These are babies.
Eh, they won't remember it.
But yeah, I mean, I wonder where they came up with that idea. Like, oh, the kid will float. Not only float, but like hold its breath when you throw it in the water, because clearly it's still not breathing the water in.
Yeah. It's wild. I get it, but
How? What do you mean you get it?
It works. It teaches them to swim.
it works.
So the babies hold their breath the whole time they're in the fucking womb?
Well, like
Is that
if-
what we're saying?
Yeah, they're not breathing. If you blow in a baby's face, he will hold his breath.
You should blow in your dog's face, see what happens.
They don't like it.
They don't like it. You know, speaking of firsts, who was the first person who got circumcised?
Some guy was bored. He's like, man, if I could just get rid of this skin, I wouldn't have this smegma.
Yeah, but didn't he also think like, how the hell am I going to jerk off?
Easy with lotion.
Yeah, because lotion existed.
Or else everybody would have been ashy. And I've seen Game of Thrones. They're not ashy.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I realized
Could
the
you-
other day in the winter I get ashy.
Could you imagine what the vagina smelled like back then? Or, you know, as a man, what your balls smelled like?
Yeah,
Ugh.
balls get pretty ripe, man.
I seen a meme the other day, and it was like a guy with a face mask on, like doing something. You know, they weren't really doing it, but it was almost doggy style. And it said how guys in the medieval times did doggy style because it had to smell just fucking insane.
I'm assuming everything was pretty gross back then.
In that lady's class, backshot air was banned. That's what they called it.
What's backshot air?
Backshot air.
Queef?
That's just the air you get from backshots.
Really?
Yeah. You know, so she's right here and your body's right here, you know, and you're doing that. Like it's forcing air up and down.
That?
Yeah. How should you think the clapping cheeks comes up? The air's got to go somewhere.
Making body farts.
Yeah. Backshot air. It's gross. Oh, God.
Oh God.
Stand on it.
Doing business.
Jay would never have to write an essay. He'd never get them right.
You betcha.
I'm standing on a cap.
Baseball hats. Oh, that's a baseball hat.
They'd
Group
be
of
like,
people.
"What
Group of people.
Fuck you say to me? You can't say that. That's number 21.
Yeah.
I agree with EJ though. He said they had smell blindness back then. Kind of like, you know, when you go to a person's house and they got pets.
Like they can't smell it, but you
Yeah.
can.
They're so
Like the-
fucking immune to it. You walk in, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Like people have cats.
Yeah.
Crazy. Crazies. My wife's bugging me. She's like, we're going to get a cat. I said, nope.
Everything will smell like cat piss. And cats are fucking revengeful little shits. Like you're mean to them once, they'll shit on your clothes. They don't give a fuck.
I tell you what, Lucy Marie's cat's not, her place doesn't smell bad. And trust me, I would know because I don't like cats. But
Not doing it.
yeah, he's a little, I don't like him. It ain't that he don't like me.
I don't see any purpose of a kitten, a cat. It's just
Yeah, they're like disrespectful. Like they jump on counters. They jump like nothing's off limits to cats.
And if anything's on the counter close to the edge, their first instinct is "Meh," fucking push it off.
they're-
Like a dog, you can train a dog not to get on your couch, not to get on your bed, not to get on your furniture.
Yep.
Can't do this shit with a cat. They don't give a fuck. They're disrespectful.
and they're stupid.
And they got claws and they fucking tear up everything.
I don't even feel like they're domesticated yet. They're like not evolved enough.
They're too stupid to know that they're domesticated.
No, but
Yeah.
they're just pieces of shit, and they fucking shed And it's disgusting. Like, you can't have black sweaters.
And they shit in a
carpets.
box in the corner of the room.
Yeah. And then they fling all the stupid
How do
stuff
cats
everywhere.
know how to shit in the litter box though? They just do it.
I think they like shitting in like not a solid ground, something they can move to cover it up.
They're shameful. They're just a dirty, dirty, dirty animal.
I was at Luz Marie's house one morning and I got up to go watch wrestling because she sleeps later than I do. And she puts her cat in a crate at night. So I'm sitting there watching wrestling. He's like going to fuck off, like, yo, let me out, let me out. So finally I let the little motherfucker out, right? And his litter box is like underneath her bookshelf over here to the right. TV's right here. This motherfucker goes his whole body into the litter box, comes back out with just his face, and he's just looking at me the whole time he's taking the shit. I'm like, bro, like this is uncomfortable shit. Like, look somewhere else. He's like, you look somewhere else.
Dude,
And then he goes back in and you hear him fucking clawing shit.
I actually looked up why animals stare at you when they shit, and it's a safety thing. That they look for somebody they trust because that's their most vulnerable moment that they could be attacked. So they're watching you to make sure you're watching them. That way they're safe.
I don't know why he would trust me.
Hey, did you know that dolphins, when they sleep, half their brain is still awake?
You met Lucy Marie's cat, Jay.
Maybe. I don't really remember much.
Yeah, you're pretty drunk.
Not this Jay, the other Jay did.
Yeah.
Drunk Jay.
J-Bomb.
J Dog.
J-Dog.
I still remember this motherfucker coming to the table with a fucking tray full of shots. He like disappears to go to the bathroom, comes back, he's got shots for everybody.
Yeah, well, you know.
Do you remember the bathroom?
Yep. All the mirrors, for sure.
Yeah, that was weird.
It was the first day that was the rough one. That was the rough one.
Co-ed bathroom
Yeah, co-ed. That's the way I
and a
like it.
bar. How dangerous is that?
It's probably less dangerous, to be honest. Because everyone's checking everybody out. Whereas, like, you know, some
I
lurker.
guess. It was fun. It was funny though. Like, I went to the bathroom first and I was like, I'm not peeing in here because there was women in there. And I come back out and I'm like, somebody's got to go with me. So, Jay goes with me and we both go in and there's two women going in. We're all just looking at each other like, what the fuck's going on? It
That's weird.
was very nice bathrooms. Though.
Very
You don't
nice.
hear about the bathroom problem or situation anymore, really.
Which one?
You know what I mean? With the gender neutral bathrooms,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
they call them. Like, it was such a big deal for a while, and now you don't even fucking hear about it.
I
You
think
know,
I-
I've never seen one of those like bathrooms for that. Usually we got like smart ass signs like, we don't care what fucking genitalia you have, just clean yourself up when you get done.
and don't shit on the floor and pee on the seats.
Yeah. Clean the seat and wash your hands is what all our signs say.
I've seen the gender bathrooms.
We got family bathrooms out here. It'll be like men, women, family.
Yeah. Now I have a young daughter, right? And when I bring her to the bathroom, I always bring her in the guys' bathroom, and
Mm.
she's like, "No, you should bring me in the girls' bathroom." I'm like,
No, don't do that.
"No, right? I'm right, right?"
Well, I mean, they're gender neutral now. Fucking go wherever you want. You're
no,
a chick.
No, but it's definitely a lot weirder for a grown man to be in a woman's bathroom than it
Oh
is.
yeah. Oh yeah.
a
It doesn't matter if
kid
you got
girl.
a kid with you or not. It actually looks worse if you got a little girl with you.
Yeah, no shit. She goes
Yeah,
in the stall
yeah.
and I'm sitting outside like, "Sup, ladies? I got a little one in there. Don't worry about it." I love fucking
Dude,
kids.
that shit makes you feel weird. Like, I took my daughter shopping at Forever 21, if you know what that is, and she wanted to go try something on. So I'm standing outside the changing rooms, and everybody's just looking at me like I'm a fucking creeper hanging out by the changing rooms.
Yeah, I could see it.
Being a single dad of a daughter is fucking, people look at you weird.
Some people think it's hot.
Well, yeah, some do, but like, if me and my daughter go to the store, the cashier will be like, "Oh, giving mom the day off, huh? Fuck you."
Yeah, that's annoying too. Or when they're like, "Oh, look at you, a single dad. Good for you." Shut the fuck up.
Seriously, bitch.
Who said I was single?
Yeah,
Her mom died.
exactly. This
I'm
is
gonna
even
start
my
saying weird
kid.
shit like that. Yeah.
I stole her.
Even my I was trying to get a discount.
Exactly. This is shut up. This is shut up gifts. Because I love fucking kids, you know. I don't like it. Or like if I have the kids and like somebody says like, "Oh, Dad's babysitting today," I'm like,
Yeah.
babysitting?
Oh, my cousin's trying to watch the show, and she said the chat thing isn't working.
I don't know why it's working on my YouTube.
Yeah.
I told her, make sure you're subscribed. You got to be subscribed to chat.
Do you actually? Do you have to be sub to chat?
No, but that's a good thing to tell people.
Yeah. Lie.
Oh, well, Rucker, you told me that, and I've been telling people that.
Yeah. So what else do we
I
got?
think maybe you do got to be subscribed.
Maybe. Perhaps.
I thought you had to be subscribed to chat.
I think you need to have a YouTube account to chat.
She's probably on a fucking Android. She is on a fucking Android.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why.
because Androids can't YouTube.
No, they can't.
Idiots.
They're stupid. Yeah, right. Idiots.
So I'm using a different app for my texting. And
She said, "Shut the fuck up, asshole."
I'm using a different messenger app. And I think right now, if you were to group chat, I think it would work for me now.
That's a lie.
I don't know.
It's still an Android. Doesn't matter what fucking
I don't know.
app you use.
I don't know.
Android is so subpar.
Not
Yeah,
really.
that means below.
When I went to buy it, they're like, "Oh, we don't have any Samsungs left. We have a ton of iPhones because nobody buys them."
No, they keep them in stock because everybody wants them.
No, nobody wants them. Maybe in America, but over here in Canada, where we have
Communism and fucking
higher standards,
high taxes.
yeah, we do have those things, and Androids. You see Strickland,
Which thing?
the UFC.
Yeah, which thing about him? He's fucking insane.
Well, he's in Canada, right?
Yeah.
And a guy goes,
Oh, the trans thing?
Yeah. He's like, "I bet she voted for Trudeau." I was like, "Oh, this guy is not holding back. Finally."
Oh, he don't fucking care. He's a fucking psycho. He's one of the biggest shit talkers in the UFC. And then somebody shit talked him about being abused as a kid. And the guy that he's fighting, DDP, he fucking messaged him and was like, "If you talk about that again, I'm gonna stab you. Like, seriously. And I
Strickland
don't
said
fucking
that?
care if I die."
I thought he was saying, if you do that shit again, I'll give you the diamond cutter.
Yeah. Wait, who said that? Strickland said that to DDP?
Strickland said that to DDP,
Yeah,
said,
okay.
"If you talk about me being abused as a kid again, I will stab you. And I'm not joking."
Nice.
You can't bring a knife to a UFC fight, though.
Strickland's fucking unhinged, man.
I love him.
Don't they check you for weapons and shit when you're going in the cage?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, didn't you see the video that they were doing a promo showing Strickland in the crowd and DDP was like 4 rows behind him? Strickland stood up, like jumped up on a chair and fucking just started swinging on this dude.
He got the
But
little
in
kid
his
out the way.
defense, he asked the kid to move first.
Yeah.
So he
Which-
can't be that
He's
crazy.
a gentleman.
Yeah, he's a gentleman. Well, if we're going to talk UFC, I did put a chat or a topic in our chat. I have a lock. for a
Oh,
bet.
yeah. What is this lock?
Justin Gaethje, do you know who he is?
Yes.
Very violent, is fighting Max Holloway.
That's
Okay.
not a lock.
Max Holloway is a 145er that has one finish in 8 years. Justin Gaethje is the most violent man in the UFC. He's going to fucking kill him.
Doesn't
And
Max
it's a
Holloway, he's got the angel wings on his back?
Yes,
He's a great fighter, though.
but he doesn't finish fights. He's a volume fighter.
Yeah.
He holds records for like the most strikes in a fight, and he doesn't finish people. Like, he doesn't hit hard.
So,
Gaethje is going to kill that kid.
or he's going to gas, and then Holloway's going to break his record for landed. strikes.
Gaethje is a minus 200 favorite, so you bet 100 to win 50. Dude, I'm putting like $500 on it.
What?
You're going to admire.
Just to
It's-
win $250?
You're going to lose money.
It's such a lock.
That's
It
your
is
lock?
a lock.
We know how your locks are usually.
You're an idiot. Don't you do that. If you,
I can
I would
already
bet
tell he's
500 on the other
regretting.
guy, man.
Yeah, me too. You want to go halfsies record?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just cuz.
Dude, I'm telling you, I've never been so sure of a fucking fight.
When's the fight?
UFC 300, I think that's in April.
Oh, Gaethje's fighting Holloway at 300?
Yeah, for the BMF title.
Stupid title. Horrible title. discredits the UFC in my opinion. I don't like it.
But just Max Holloway is a 145er going up to 155 to fight the most violent fucking man.
That's only 10 pounds.
Yeah, but didn't Gaethje get his fucking clobber knocked by Nurmagomedov? Didn't he fight Nurmagomedov?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Khabib beat everybody.
Yeah, but didn't he beat him in his own game? He beat the shit out of him.
He took him down, I think. Did they even fight?
Yeah, they
Before I
fought.
even say that?
Yeah, it was Gaethje and him, or it was Gaethje and the Irishman. One of the two.
Justin Gaethje. Okay, so his last loss, he's lost to Charles Oliveira and Khabib.
Okay, there you go.
He knocked out Dustin Poirier last. He beat Michael Chandler. He knocked out Tony Ferguson. He knocked out Cowboy.
Everybody does those two things.
I'm telling you, it's a lock.
That means, if I take your own advice, I should bet against you.
It's a new year.
It's a new year, new you.
New year, new me. I'm betting with my head, not my heart this year.
You're going to bet on that fight?
Dude, I'm gonna. I just don't know how much yet.
Yeah. 500, you're like, ew, maybe not. Put
Dude, I'm gonna
$100
fucking-
on it.
I'm going to cash out my 401k and bet it all.
Oh,
That's
my God.
We do not recommend you do that.
Do it for the show. We'll live stream your reaction.
You only get back half of it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Mm-mm.
But I'm so sure 500 to win 250.
That's not worth it. If you were telling me 250 to win 500,
Yeah.
now I'm listening.
Well, go bet on Max Holloway. That's what it is.
Well, I think
Yeah, but I'm not sure like you are. I don't even. He's got angel wings. Nobody can fight with those on.
That's a foreign object.
I don't know.
See, even EJ says Holloway is going to get finished.
What's wrong with that? I like getting finished.
EJ's backing up my statement here.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, y'all are really gonna fucking fuck with the credibility of Haymaker if the other guy wins.
Oh, my record has already done that. I think I was under 500 for the year last year.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah, Jay started making picks with us like a couple episodes in, and Jay pretty much caught up to me.
And I just bet the opposite of
Jay of all people. Yeah, he bet the opposite of me every time.
Oh, nice. EJ won for the year.
He won for boot to the face too. I owe him a bottle of alcohol.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Man, I can't
We had a
wait for
year
Rumble.
had a year-long NFL pick'em going on, and EJ destroyed me. He won by like 30 games, I think.
For a guy that picks a lot of stuff right, I don't think he does a lot of betting. I know he does some, but not like if I won as much as he did, I'd be fucking laying it down.
You know what I missed? You know what I want to do? You know what we
What?
should do, actually? Y'all know how
Go
to
to
play
Vegas.
poker, right?
Go to Vegas.
You guys know how to play poker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have
Poker
a,
night.
Let's have a poker night.
We've been saying that for years.
Yeah, but I'm down. Like, I'm 100% in now. I'll
So
set
we're
it
gonna
up.
zoom on one screen and poker on the other one.
Exactly. You guys down?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'll set it up. We'll do it with the community in Discord.
Do it tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do tomorrow night.
Do it around 10 o'clock after my kids are winding down and getting ready for bed.
Yeah, Texas Hold'em me, Jay. We'll all throw in like $20 winner take all. And we'll be like 8 people, and we'll have a good time.
I'd rather go to Vegas, but whatever. We can do this too.
Vegas. I don't know if I could go there tomorrow.
I didn't say tomorrow for that. I got free rooms, Jay. You can stay with me.
Yeah,
Ooh,
remember he's in good with the big boss there.
Yeah.
Well, I got a free room in March and April also, and that's not even using the one that I got from him.
How do you
That's
have
just my
that?
membership.
Oh.
I fucking plugged in my little player's card that I was using, and I got all that shit.
Jesus, they're just giving them away.
Yeah. They want you to come back and get that money back.
Yeah.
Super Bowl in Vegas this year for the Wynn Hotel. I think it's the Wynn. You would have had to lost $1 million in one trip, and they give you a free Super Bowl ticket.
Seems fair.
Yeah, $1 million
And-
for a Super Bowl ticket. Fuck.
And another one, it was 500,000. They give you. No, it's just like, oh, you lost this much here. Here's have a Super Bowl ticket. Like you're not
Jesus.
paying. You're not going in there to lose to get the Super Bowl ticket. They're just like giving it to you. Like, you know, you lose. all
Sorry,
your
you
money.
suck. Here you go.
Yeah,
we're
oops.
taking care of you a little bit.
Lost $1 million today.
But hey,
Where is the Super Bowl in Vegas?
yeah, it's in the Raiders Stadium.
Really?
Oh, because they want you there they want you to stay at their hotel and lose more money.
yeah, another mill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a quick millie. No big deal. That's crazy.
And that's why I can't wait to go back to Vegas though. I think I'm gonna be going by myself this time because Luce Marie doesn't want to keep going to the same place over and over.
What? But Vegas is
Yeah.
fun.
That's what I said.
There's something new to see every time.
Yeah.
Look, whatever. She doesn't like going to the same place. She wants to go to other places. I'm like, if I find something I like, let's keep doing that. Like we went to Mexico, the resort we stayed at. I'm fine with fucking going back there if we ever go to Mexico again. She's like, no, let's try something else. I'm like, why? We know we like this already.
Well, okay.
I get that.
You like Vegas. You've been wanting to go to Canada and CJ. Why don't you go up to Atlantic City?
No, it's trash. Don't come. Horrible.
Never mind.
It is such
I'm going
a dump.
to we're supposed to be going to Canada, but I think I'm gonna cancel the Canada part and just go to Niagara Falls and Buffalo and Toronto.
Can't even see
Jay's,
it.
Jay's too far away. Meet me in Toronto.
When?
It's sometime in June, I believe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
June 20 something.
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll go see Niagara Falls and we'll drive up to Toronto and we'll stay in Toronto and party for the weekend.
Well, I'd rather meet you in Niagara Falls than Toronto.
Why?
Because Toronto's expensive. Shit.
Isn't Toronto closer to you?
A little bit.
Don't you got to drive through Toronto to get to Niagara Falls?
Yeah, it's like another hour.
Ain't you going to be getting an extra $1,000 a month?
Relax on this. It's not free. Okay.
We're spending this.
Yeah, but we want to go to Toronto. We've never been.
Yeah, no, go to. Okay, I'll meet you in Toronto then. I can't show you around. That place is just. It's gay. I don't know anything in there.
It's like the Canadian New York, I heard.
Yeah, but if.
Doesn't Des live in Toronto?
No, Des lives in Montreal.
Montreal seems lame.
No, sorry, Bob.
So bad they couldn't even keep a baseball team.
They literally named their hockey team the Canadians.
Yeah.
That's the most unoriginal fucking name ever.
I get the Cowboys.
Called his cat Gray Cat. That's the same fucking thing because the cat was gray.
That's a pretty good name though. My
Yeah,
buddy
gray
named
ca-
his dog
Gray cat and brown
DOG.
cat. He named it what?
DOG.
DOG. Yeah, that's
But so he
every
calls
fucking.
he calls
I bet
it
he's from
DOG.
Montreal.
DOG. It's a good name.
DOG.
DOG, come here.
Careful, Admire.
Dude, I'm so
Raise-
pissed at this chair.
You raise that chair. We wouldn't want you to fall down and hurt yourself, man.
I'm gonna have to get a new chair. It's driving me nuts. And it doesn't do it all day when I'm at work, but when I'm on here,
Who the fuck says that, EJ?
We have the hottest women ever.
Says who?
Like it's voted. It's known. Google it.
Voted by whom?
I don't know. They did like fucking. I don't know.
What's the average woman in Montreal look like? Race, hair color, height, weight.
I would say like your 10s are our 6s. The bridge. Oh, you guys don't want to know about the bridge. Don't take the
No.
bridge. No, it's a shit show.
Sounds like some kind of sex move.
No, it's not.
The London Bridge. The
Oh.
Eiffel Tower. Is that what it's called? The Eiffel Tower?
When two dudes fuck a chick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it called the Eiffel Tower? Why wouldn't it be called like the Brooklyn Bridge or some shit like that?
I don't know.
Golden Gate Bridge. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, because you got a high five in the middle?
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. It's odd enough that we're looking at each other while we're doing this. Don't touch me.
You don't have
it's
to.
weird.
You don't have to look at each other to high five.
you're not even in the top 5.
You're facing each other though while you're doing it. Like I'm in the front, you're in the back. We're looking dead at each other. We're like Lucy Marie's cat when he was taking a shit the other day. We're just staring at each other.
We're both looking down though.
Montreal's not even top 5.
All right, who's the
Who's
top,
the top
five?
five, Admire?
Number 5, Las Vegas. Number
Oh,
4, Chicago.
That's a lie. That's a
That's
lie.
a lie,
Las-
too.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah,
Chicago?
yeah, you're dumb.
Bullshit.
3, Miami. 4, Barcelona, Spain. Number 1, New York, New York.
No, it's a lie. New York also.
Yeah, that's
New York,
trash.
Chicago, and Vegas are all lies.
No. No.
I take fucking Scottsdale, Arizona over both of those.
French chicks are hot. I'll give them that. French girls are
Harry
hot.
Pitts though.
Not. Those are the pussies from France. The Jew haters.
It's literally French.
I'm talking about Quebecois French.
I don't know what that means.
French Canadian.
French Canadian.
Did you say kumquat, Quebec?
Quebecois. Les
Sounds like
tabarnak.
kumquat.
Des estis de Québécois, les filles ici, man. Oof.
I take you know, that's one thing I did notice about Vegas. Like, as many times I've gone, I never see the women that they advertise are in Vegas all the time.
No shit.
That are just like dressed to the nines, walking across the casino. Like, it's always a bunch of fucking old hags and fucking Walmart chairs smoking cigarettes.
Yep.
Then you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
paying attention. Like when I was there with you standing at the roulette table, I seen a like constant flow walking by of hot chicks.
I was playing roulette. No, I wasn't paying attention.
I find the bartenders are pretty hot in Vegas, though.
I was about to say, at the D, the dealers they would deal the, blackjack and shit like that, but they would all rotate and they'd go from one table to the next. And then when they get to the end, they'd have to stand up on the platform and just fucking go dance.
Really?
And they wore like little stringy dresses and shit.
Jesus.
That's cool.
That is cool. How bad is it when you have a really hot blackjack dealer and then some dude places her?
I don't give a fuck. I'm not looking at them anyway. I'm
Depends
trying
on
to
who's
win.
dealing the good cards.
Yeah,
I guess.
I'm trying to win.
Money trumps that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I played for so long the last time that like I was walking to get a drink and I ran into the three people that were spinning the fucking ball before. They're like, "Hey, you're still here?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Ron Simmons greater than Sting. Shut the fuck up, David. That's why you're spending on Twitter saying stupid shit like that.
He got suspended on Twitter?
Yeah. Know how hard you got to try to get suspended on Twitter?
Yeah, with Musk, you could say anything.
You got to be an asshole to get suspended on Twitter.
I mean, you got to say like the N word or something.
Yeah.
well, he wouldn't do that because Ron Simmons wouldn't like him.
I don't even think the N word would get you suspended on Twitter.
Yeah, I say it all the time.
There you go.
Yeah, but do you hard R or A?
Why would I say the hard R?
Exactly. That's the difference.
On God.
Bet.
Stand on it.
21.
21.
Can you do something for me?
Wasn't the 20?
Oh, 21 was the, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
It was
that
Edward.
21. I told a guy to marry his fiance. And what?
Wow.
I don't get it. What am I missing here, Jay?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Decipher the white language.
I told a guy to marry his fiance and got put in ex prison.
Because you told somebody to marry their fiance? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound very Elon.
I think he said the N word, Dave. Pretty sure that means the N word.
Yeah, stand on business and tell us the truth.
Yeah. Seriously. Jesus.
he said, marry that 21.
Yeah. Yeah. Was his fiance 7?
Yeah, really. EJ says it doesn't sound like the whole story.
No.
Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
If you want to be in the Royal Rumble pool, hit me up on Boot to the Face's Twitter account. I'll probably put the numbers and everything out that Saturday. Boot to the Face doing a live show the Saturday of the Royal Rumble, not this coming Saturday, but the following. So tune in for that. We will be back here next Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. Tell all your friends about it. If you're in the chat and you haven't subbed, hit that sub button for Admire J-Bomb. I'm Rucker. This has been 80 Proof. Peace.
Using dripping 10Ks, Jenny Penny.